Um, Vampires have traditionally been symbols of pure evil. Recently, there has been a trend in entertainment of humanizing vampires. This is unfortunate. The overall trend in
Pause. What is unfortunate?
The trend in humanizing vampires.
Yep, excellent. So the trend of humanizing vampires is unfortunate. Awesome. All right, continue on.
This overall trend in entertainment towards moral complexity is a good thing, but evil exists in the world, and the vampire myth is one of the most powerful representations of that.
Sorry, I have to reread this for a second to get what we're getting at. The complexity is a good thing, but okay. So, what is our conclusion here?
Me or
Yes.
Brittany?
Or Brittany, what is our conclusion?
That it's unfortunate that we're humanizing vampires.
Is that what you think our conclusion is, Malika?
I highlighted this is unfortunate.
Yeah, so why is it that and not the overall trend in entertainment towards moral complexity is a good thing?
I thought that was more of a concession.
Yeah.
Or like sort of like a concession.
Yes, excellent. No, great job. It's more of a concession. Like we're saying, like the overall trend of entertainment towards moral complexity, like the fact that everything's not just black and white is a good thing, but we have to realize that evil does exist in the world, and the vampire myth is the most powerful representation of that. Excellent. So it says the claim that the overall trend in entertainment towards moral complexity is a good thing plays which of the following rules?
Right. And so I knew it was a concession going into this. So
all right. So what did you
let me see what I picked.
What was your prediction, Malika?
Well, I also said it was a concession going into it.
So we have the same prediction and we came out with different answer choices. Let's see.
Oh yeah. Okay. I see which one I put.
Okay. But Malika, tell us what do you think about A?
It's a principle used to support the conclusion of the argument. I don't think that sentence is being used to support the conclusion.
Yeah, it's not like this is unfortunate because the overall trend in entertainment towards more complexity is a good thing. I feel like that's backwards, right? Like if we're saying this is a good thing, and it's like, then yeah, humanize all the vampires. All right, what about B, Brittany?
It places limits on how broadly the conclusion of the argument should be generalized. No, like that didn't even make any sense. No way.
What does it places limits means?
It like restricts the conclusion to like a specific thing.
Is that what that does? Does it restrict the conclusion?
No.
All right, let's skip over B for a second.
Oh crap, that's it.
Okay, Brittany, what about E?
Okay, so it's not the conclusion.
So yeah, it's not.
I can almost always knock those out pretty easy if it's not.
All right, so what about D?
It provides a hypothesis that's rejected in the conclusion of the argument. Okay, I didn't think it was a hypothesis.
And do we reject it? Like I think we really do agree with this.
Yeah, I don't think he really rejects it.
All right, what about C?
C is the one I picked. All right, so it justifies the need for the arguments being given. So I think I must be reading this one wrong because I thought it was saying like it's explaining the need for the argument.
I could like that's like a good I would see that.
Okay. I think especially if you don't understand what B means, I could see why C is more attractive. So let's focus on C. Okay, so it strengthens the need for the argument being given. So because the overall trend in entertainment towards morality complexity is a good thing, we need to share that humanizing vampires is unfortunate.
Because then that helps. That's like explaining his agreement.
Do concessions ever But the point of a concession is you give a little bit, right?
Right.
Like you like where if I said it's hot outside, or even though it's cold outside, we should still go get ice cream.
Mhm.
Does even though it's cold outside justify why my argument needs to be given?
No. I guess it's not. Yeah, I guess if you look at it like strengthening, so if it's
Yeah.
strengthening, so I guess concession is not strengthening your argument.
No, you give it because you know that you give it to justify like why you give it to like justify. No, you don't even give it to justify. You try to justify the concession, but the concession itself doesn't justify our conclusion.
Okay. Yeah, I think I read this one wrong.
I guess like yeah, the other thing about a concession is we actually like we agree with the concession and we realize it's a knock in our argument.
Mm-hmm.
So a knock in our argument can't give a reason for why something should like why our argument should happen.
Okay. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. And okay, so it places limits. This wording is concession wording, just so you know. And so it's like it's restricting how broadly the conclusion of the argument should be generalized. So it's saying like it places those on how broadly the conclusion like so we're saying like it puts limits on how much like this being unfortunate should apply. Like we're not
and it was limiting to humanizing vampires.
yes, like we're not saying that
Okay.
we're not saying that like this is like true for everything. Do you remember the question? It's on the LRBD2 document.